My name is Brennan Puyama, and in this video, I'll be talking about a few of my goals and expectations for myself to becoming a better communicator verbally and non-verbally. Starting off, I want to learn to express more confidence in myself, but also remain calm while publicly speaking. I know I need to work on keeping a smooth flow while I'm speaking, but also keeping a good tempo. Another big goal for me is working on keeping good grammar, but also still being able to communicate with my audience. Maintaining a good body language for me when presenting is a big goal in mind because I do tend to focus on my fidgeting a lot, and in turn I end up losing the train of thought that I have, or I end up forgetting the next bullet point that I'm supposed to be talking about in my presentation. But with that being said, this class has given me ample opportunities so far to work on those goals of mine, but also experience different ways to look at the problem. There's been a few ways in this course that I say definitely has helped me so far in learning to better myself in these aspects, with the way I structure my presentations and the way that I practice my presentations. This course has given me the opportunity to overcome my areas of weakness on my public speaking skill. It allows me to start somewhere small, like speaking in front of the class about something that I'm genuinely passionate about or that I feel I have a good sense of confidence in. It's not just about physically speaking, but also about the progress it takes to get to the final presentation and having that picture perfect presentation. Anywhere from learning to create an effective and good structured outline and manuscript to practicing your speech in front of a mirror for some might be a good start. And for this course, it's definitely taught me to look outside the box when I'm looking at problems considering public speaking. I've learned to look at things from a different perspective and also try to understand things from a different perspective. With this class, I've come to learn to become a better active listener whenever my peers are giving a speech, but I've also learned to accept feedback and critique without judgment. Learning about yourself from somebody else's perspective is always helpful because it helps you see the side that you necessarily can't see for yourself. And being able to perfect these areas or just get better at these areas will ultimately help me in the long run with my career choice. With that being said, I personally think that having a good public speaking skill set is definitely important for me, considering I am going to school for a College of Business Administration degree under management and marketing. So one day I hope to be running a few businesses of my own and being able to manage employees and being able to communicate effectively what I want to get done, what the goals are for the day, and ultimately what the goal of the company is that I'm working for is, and how to achieve that goal as a whole. Another way it would benefit me is going to be academically. Academically, I can learn to structure more presentations and more projects more effectively, not in speaking, but in all areas, especially with business. I know later on, towards the end of my college career, I'm going to have to be giving a presentation for business. So learning these skill sets now in this class is definitely going to be helpful for me in the long run. It also helps translate into your school life by giving you the ability to communicate effectively with your professors or with your peers on whatever it is you maybe want to talk about. I'd say it also affects your personal life. And for me, it'll definitely help my personal life because it helps build relations just through communication. Communication is key for building a relationship of any kind, whether that being one with a significant other or one through career-wise or just one through family and friends. Being able to communicate effectively and being able to communicate what you feel or what you are trying to get across is definitely an essential for anyone, I would say. It's a part of our everyday life. We talk every day, whether it be giving an order at a restaurant, whether it be talking on the phone with the friends, or just even practicing for a public speaking class. Given that said, without struggle, there is going to be no progress. And in that quote, I truly believe the only way to get better in something that you want to perfect or that you want to achieve is through a good work ethic and practice. Practicing is always going to make things seem easier, but it never really does get easier. You just know how to accommodate better to your surroundings and being able to perform well at high levels. And for me, I want to be able to not have that fear of speaking in front of people and speaking about a topic that I genuinely care about and I genuinely want the audience to care about and be engaged with. In this course, there's been opportunities for us to step outside of what we're comfortable with and ultimately achieve something that we may have thought that we could never do. I know for me, I never thought that I would be in front of a camera speaking, making a YouTube video, but this does definitely make me feel more confident about myself in public speaking. And it also gives me an opportunity to watch back how I look in the eyes of the audience when I'm presenting and to get those feedbacks for myself and to improve myself personally. But overall, I think that this course has generally been significantly more positive than other courses for me. And I plan to take what I've learned and also apply it later on in life and also instill it into my character to become a better person and a better communicator.